Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved to wear red. She had red shirt, red skirts, red shoes, and a fabulous bright red cape. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood. Very early one morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother prepared a basket. "I have a very special job for you," she said. "Grandma is not feeling well. Would you mind bringing him this fresh fruit?" "Of course," the girl exclaimed. She put on her favorite cape and gave her mother a goodbye kiss before leaving. It was a bright sunny day. Little Pink Riding Hood was jumping happily through the forest. "Good morning," she greeted the rabbits and the deer. "I'm on my way to my grandma's house with a very special surprise." However, someone was spying from behind a tree. It was a big and hungry wolf. "Good morning," growled the wolf. "What are you doing alone in the forest?" "I'm taking this special fruit basket to Grandma," answered Little Red Riding Hood. He didn't like fruits. He liked to eat tasty girls. Then the wolf devised a plan. "Why don't you pick some pretty flowers for your grandma? I'm sure you'll love them." "What a good idea," answered Little Red Riding Hood. When the little girl was distracted, the wolf ran towards Grandma's house. When he arrived, he knocked on the door. "Are you your Little Red Riding Hood?" "Dear," Grandma called. "Yes," the wolf screamed. "Let me in, it's time for breakfast." "Oh, excellent," Grandma said, opening the door. "What will we have for breakfast?" "To you," cried the wolf. "You are not Little Red Riding Hood." And she closed the door in his face, howled the wolf. Quick as lightning, Granny ran out the back door, and she went into the forest to look for help. "She's a horrible old granny," growled the wolf, rubbing his nose. However, now she could put her terrible plan into action. So when Little Red Riding Hood knocked on Grandma's door, "Granny, are you there?" a deep, raspy voice responded. Little Red Riding Hood entered the room, and she stopped surprised. "Grandma," she said slowly, "what big ears you have. They are to hear you better, my dear," answered the wolf. "What big, hairy arms you have. They are to hug you better." "But Grandma," the girl whispered, "what big teeth you have." "They are better to eat you," the wolf growled, lunging at Little Red Riding Hood. Just then the door slammed open. Grandma ran in with the woodcutter after her. "Let go of the girl now!" roared the woodcutter, "or we will cut you into pieces and turn you into a birdhouse." With a terrified howl, the wolf jumped out of the window and fled away, very far away without ever returning. Little Red Riding Hood hugged Grandma tightly. "I'm so glad you scared the wolf away," she said as she offered the fruit basket to her grandmother. "What an exciting day," Grandma laughed. "Now let's all have breakfast together."